At exactly 2:13 a.m., she sent one final message. "I don't feel safe anymore. Someone is outside my house." That was the last time anyone ever heard from her. 24-year-old Elena Brooks lived alone in a quiet suburban apartment. She worked remotely, rarely went out, and kept her life extremely private. Friends described her as calm, careful, and almost impossible to read. Nothing about her life suggested danger until that night. On a cold Thursday night, heavy rain covered the streets outside her apartment building. Most residents were already asleep, but Elena wasn't. At exactly 2:13 a.m., she picked up her phone and sent a message to her closest friend. The message was short, terrifyingly short. "I don't feel safe anymore. Someone is outside my house." Her friend immediately tried calling her. The phone rang once, twice, 3 times. No answer. Minutes later, her messages stopped delivering completely. And then, silence. The next morning, Elena failed to answer calls from work. That was unusual. She never ignored work calls. Concern quickly turned into panic. A close friend drove to her apartment building later that afternoon. What they found didn't make sense. Her apartment door was slightly open, not forced open, not broken, just unlocked. Inside the apartment, everything looked normal. The lights were still on. A half-finished cup of tea sat on the kitchen counter. Blankets remained scattered across the bed. And her phone was still lying there, unlocked. But Elena was gone. No signs of struggle, no blood, no broken furniture, no screams reported by neighbors. Nothing. At first, investigators suspected a robbery, but something immediately felt wrong. Nothing valuable had been taken. Her wallet remained untouched. Her laptop was still on the desk. Even cash inside the apartment was left behind. Then investigators discovered something disturbing. The apartment's security camera system had been manually disconnected, not damaged, not destroyed, turned off. From inside the apartment. That changed everything, because it meant one terrifying possibility. Whoever was responsible may have already been inside before Elena sent the message. Detectives searched for fingerprints, reviewed nearby surveillance footage, interviewed neighbors, but no clear suspect ever emerged. Some neighbors claimed they heard footsteps late that night. Others reported seeing a dark figure standing outside the building during the storm, but none of it could ever be confirmed. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months, and eventually, the case went cold. To this day, nobody knows what truly happened inside Elena Brooks' apartment that night, and her final message still remains unanswered. Some people believe she knew whoever entered that apartment. Others think she had been watched for weeks. But what do you think really happened that night? Comment your theory below.